I do not have a script for this video, so I'm gonna try my best to explain stuff here. I am actually not supposed to be here, because I skipped all the way to this tower where the boss is supposed to be. And you might be wondering why. We have these Denstacks that haven't been like destroyed yet. There are even like invisible barriers over here. So you might be wondering why. How did I do all of this? Before we get to the sequence break to the boss, let's go over some weird oddities of Power Plateau. Power Plateau is full of places where you can like bypass through, even through this Blight over here. I can probably just run across over here. Yeah, just like that. Take this puzzle, for example. Normally you're supposed to, there's like switches over here where you're supposed to turn on, so you can lift this crate over here. But to get across, you have to use the bomb to explode this box over here. But we can like just simply like hop on these platforms, if I can get this correctly. Kind of crazy, right? It looks very cursed if you see it from here. There's this Blight over here that we could just simply get across like this. Yeah. And somehow we can activate this quest over here. Over here, you might think, how are we going to get across the other side? We can just like simply just jump over the other side of the fence. I can get this correctly. Yeah. It's okay if I like fall down there because I'll just like spawn back up here, as long as I don't touch this floor over there, because I would like respawn over there instead of this high platform here. It's a little bit difficult, but we can use our normal attack to find the edge so we don't fall off. Oh, here we go. We're gonna get on top of these platforms if I can do this correctly. Yeah. This broken bridge all the way there. Pretty satisfying to like look at all of this stuff. We can cross all the way over here, where there's a path over here. We can get to this area pretty easily. But this tree over here, there's a message. Yeah, we're not supposed to like be over here because I assume that we're supposed to clear all the Blight over here. One weird thing is there's this zipline over here where we can't even like interact with it. There's like no pop-up or anything at all. We even have this deactivated zipline over here. It's crazy how we can get to this area the way developers do not intend to. Like, we can also climb through these rocks too. It's so funny how we can climb all the way up here. We can probably get some pretty cool shots with our good friend Snowshine over here. Now there's actually an easier way to get across the other side by just taking this path instead. It's much easier. We can even cross this part over here. There's a bunch of like invisible barriers over here. Like I'm trying to like get across, but I can't get through. And a pretty funny thing is you can get blown up over here. Over here is a better place. Yeah. Now you might be wondering, are you sure this is really an out of bounds area? Well, we can probably try to get stuck over here for a while. If we get stuck in a certain position, then the game will eventually take us back to a respawn point. Yeah, we spawn all the way back here. Yeah, I do not want to like fall off between those two steel beams. You'll get stuck down there. Ah! We can make it over here. There's even more invisible barriers. And I got stuck. How satisfying. Apparently these trees can be broken. Now this is the part where we get to skip to the end. Personally, my progress was stopped all the way through the switches. I didn't have much time to play Endfield until like much now. Kind of crazy to see what's inside this thing. Usually like take this way, and this is another platform. We can use our attack, so we can find the edge so we don't fall off. And we can just jump down here. Actually, before we talk about this, this gate is closed. This gate is closed because normally, in my research, the enemies are supposed to like come out here, and the gate's supposed to open once you lift this box. Okay, so now we're back over here. Right. Invisible barriers. Yeah.
Let's end this quickly.
I think this dialogue is... I'm not supposed to like listen to this dialogue at all. So I'm very curious. Will this break the game at all?
Good work, everyone.
Based on my research, I think the quest is supposed to like finish over here. So I can't even like activate this thing. Wow. So I think, yeah, Hypergryph did put a safeguard just in case there might be any cheaters. I think that's pretty cool, actually. A little disappointing, but... Be sure to subscribe for more cool videos like this. Anyways, have a very nice day and keep yourselves safe out there. Bye.